Stories of survival and death and heartache after catastrophic flooding in central Texas. Families and friends lost forever, some still clinging to hope, while others have begun accepting the unthinkable. 4 days have passed since heavy rain turned the Guadalupe River into a raging wall of water in less than an hour, destroying everything in its path and erasing entire communities, along with dozens of lives.
Give them 4 cases of water.
At this donation center, families have come together in shared grief.
Se fue total.
She says her house is completely gone. Claudia Mejia had called this Kerrville, Texas house home since July 2014, sharing it with her son and daughter-in-law.
They woke us up around 4:30. The sheriff walked in, he started knocking, banging on the door literally. We opened the door and he just started screaming at us, telling us, you need to leave now. Obviously, the first thing on your mind is to grab as much stuff as possible. He stopped us, he said, you have to leave now.
In those frantic moments, she desperately searched for identification documents, birth certificates, anything salvageable.
We went back a couple hours later and the house wasn't even there anymore. Everything was gone. The house got stuck between trees, but there's nothing inside. There's furniture that's not even ours. We found wallets from different people, not even ours. Furniture was gone.
Algunas amistades sí.
Claudia says some of her friends didn't survive that night. We drove to Claudia's address, and this is what remains of her home, a place where she built memories for over a decade, destroyed by a flash flood. Kathy Johnston is counting her blessings. A flash flood back in 1987 created a similar wall of water in the Guadalupe River.
I did lose a home once in that flood, but I had no idea this flood was coming because we were setting up a tent party for the 4th of July in my yard, and I kept checking the weather. There was no indication, nothing, that this was going to happen.
Across the region, residents want answers. How could this catastrophe have been prevented? Why weren't more warnings issued? Why weren't more people evacuated in time? Local and federal authorities now face a moment of reckoning as devastated families and shattered communities seek both answers and accountability. Nitza, Soledad, Perez, CGTN, Center Point, Texas.